Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm here today in St Austell for the St Pirans Day parade. Looking for a bit of positivity after my momentous screw up down at Cornwall Leisure Centre. It was my first protest that I'd attended, and it was definitely not the view that I was headed for. So apologies to anybody that I may have offended. But hopefully I should get some reasonably positive footage of the St Pirans Day parade in St Austell today. St Pirans Day is actually the 5th on Wednesday, but they're holding it today instead in St Austell. They're St Pirans Day is actually Wednesday, and there's going to be a big parade in Truro which I'm hoping to be attending. Mayor of St Austell, presumably. Lots and lots of Cornwall Colonel helmets and hats rather. That's some nice yummy food there by the looks of it. Some crocheted and knitted goods. I'm not sure how busy it's going to be in here today, but I thought I would come and have a look and follow the parade. Coffee. Nice coffee shop, Millie's Coffee and Cakes. In an old horse box there, look, that's nice. Nice flowers there, wooden flowers, or acrylic possibly. So yeah, that's about it for what's in the main street here, I think. So let's take a wander down and have a look down this way. The parade is actually meeting at Alma Square, I think, which I'm hoping is just down around this corner at White River Place. That's where I'm hoping it's going to be starting from. St Piran is obviously the patron saint of Cornwall, and the patron saint of tin miners. Hence why we celebrate St Pirans Day in Cornwall. There's the beloved sword statue that an indescribable amount of money was spent on. And security just walked past and said hello. Fairground ride, the teacups. Octopus Energy down there. Some nice Kerno flags there, look. Cornish tartan, presumably, or as close to Cornish tartan as you could get. And the mayor again having some photos taken. Going to take a wander down there in a minute and have a look. I think we'll go around the back rather than walk straight past the stage again. I'm not sure what's down here, but we'll go and have a look. Some stalls of some sort down here. Band of Brothers Cornwall. Do you feel trapped in a vicious cycle? Would you like support to break out of it? Okay, that looks like a sort of counselling service for people who are struggling slightly with mental health.
I'll say a load of with you.
Cornwall Heritage Trust. Lots of little knick-knacks. So yeah, a few little bits and pieces here. Badges and whatever.
Oh.
Young people Cornwall. Cornwall Wildlife Trust. They own several sites around Cornwall. And Children's Hospice Southwest, which is obviously a worthy charity. I'll have a wander back round here again a minute and see if there's anything down the bottom. Not sure that there is, but we'll have a look. It doesn't look as if there's too much down here to do with a parade. No, there doesn't appear to be an awful lot down here. The cake lady is there again. She does some very, very nice cakes in there. Very nice cakes. Got a Cornwall Hospice, the Children's Hospice Southwest mascot there, just about to go on the teacups. It's about 20 past 1. The parade starts at 1:30. So it's getting a little bit busier here now. I did pause for about 10 minutes. Everybody's starting to gather now. Don't think it'll be too much longer before we get someone up on the stage saying welcome to the parade. I might go back over to the stalls in a little bit and try and, I'm interested about the Band of Brothers over there. I am quite interested in finding out what they do. So I might go over there and ask them in a minute and see if I can get a little bit on video about what they do and who they help. Oh, there we go. He's now on the teacups and going round, look.
So much people killed. We're not that.
So at least the Children's Hospice Southwest mascot is enjoying himself today. Starting to take some different photographs now. The press are here taking photos. It's the deputy mayor there, the gentleman with a chain on. So I've just heard him say.
Right, everyone, gather over here. Everyone for the parade.
I want to be that side so that I can watch them coming up. So I find somewhere a bit interesting to stand so that I can I hope the sun's flare isn't too bad on the screen. It is a very, very nice day. It's almost cloudless up there. It's an absolutely stunning day for the St Austell parade. As I said earlier on, this is a few days early. St Pirans Day is actually on the 5th, which is Wednesday. The St Pirans Day parade in Truro is on Wednesday. So I'm hoping that I shall be there to get some reasonable footage. St Pirans Day parade in Truro is massive. There's an awful lot of people that celebrate. Getting everybody organised and set up. Whoops, I'm going to move a minute because there's people taking photographs for the press, so I don't want to get too involved in all that.
We're going to hang out. You're at the back. Further back.
MK, maybe Inkerno. There's a few high vises that have got maybe Inkerno on their backs. Try and go up a little bit so I'm not getting too many people wandering past. There's the mayor. A slightly thicker chain than the other gentleman.
I know. We've got a big gap here. The
mayor and the deputy mayor.
Right guys, camera, this way,
Oggy, oggy, oggy!
everyone else is going to line up here, going towards phone review. Hey? Revive, I meant, yeah. Well read. So we'll go in groups of about 3 or 4, and then we'll head off.
Whoops, excuse my finger there for a minute. Trying to think of a place where I can get some reasonable footage. Oh, this isn't too bad actually from up here. I am going to follow the parade or try and get ahead of it or something. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Might try and find out which route they're taking. Excuse me, you don't know which route they're taking, do you?
Along here,
Yeah.
out to Duke Street,
Right.
up to Church Street,
Yeah.
and then back round Full Street, and then we come back down here.
Brilliant. I'm trying to think about where I can stand to get some good shots as they're passing. So, yeah, if I go and stand there, I can watch them come. Lovely, thank you. So yeah, now I know kind of which way they're going. I can come up with some sort of plan as to what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and walk along with them in certain sections and try and run ahead in front at different sections. Oh, the glare on this screen is terrible. There. Oh, that's. Sounds like the parade's about to get underway. Lovely bit of live music for the march. stand here for a minute and let them pass, and then I should try and get up past them again in a minute. St John's ambulance. Now, what I'm going to try and do is sneak up round here so that I can watch them come round the other side by the church.
Monday now.
I think the street's probably going to be empty now because everybody's watching the parade. I'll give it a quick up and down the street. Down that way. And we're down here. I want to try and get in front of the parade as they walk past the church. Passing there at the moment, so it looks like I might be on target to beat them round the corner.
It was about 7:30 in the evening. It's not that many killers, a few around, but I can remember thinking.
Yes, I did make it. Alright, carry on. People stopping for me to carry on filming then. I thought I'd let them go past. It's very nice of them. now. I would like to get down to the stage before they get down there. If I can. Whoops, I keep forgetting my finger. I'm stuck on the wrong side here now. Oh, Councillor Luke. I have to wait for everybody to pass before I can nip around the other side. I don't really want to go straight through the procession. Security. White River Place security. They're here at least 6 days a week, if not 7 days a week. Right, nip back down through here again in the hope that I can get back round and see them come back onto the square and hopefully up onto the stage to hear a few words. I'm hoping that the camera's not too bouncy today. I'm using my phone, so hopefully it should be okay. Photographer there, I keep trying to stay out of his way. Desperately trying to stay out of the photographer's way when I'm doing this. I'm stood up on top of the good flower bed, so hopefully I won't get told off for being up here. Just waiting for a few words on stage now. I think I might move actually. Try and get slightly further over the back. Actually, I wonder if I could go and stand over there.
Can you hear me? Yes! Do I need the microphone? So Julie and Dick are coming around with words, ready for a few Cornish songs. So when they've done that, there's no rush. Please gather round, come a bit closer if you're happy to. We've got a lovely space here in the middle.
Can you come down?
Right everyone, welcome to St Austell St Pirans Day. And Marth, thank you for coming. My name is Michael Buddy, I'm Cornwall Councillor for St Ewan and Grandpound. And I'm really happy to be here. St Austell is my local town and I love St Austell. And I think we should celebrate it more, and today is such a brilliant opportunity to celebrate Cornwall. And we love Cornwall, whether you were born here, whether you've moved here and you feel you belong here. But Cornwall is for everyone, and I wanted to start. I've got a special present here and I'm wearing my new socks. So these were given to me by my mother-in-law, St Pirans socks. And I've also got something on under here. A St Pirans rowing t-shirt. So Cornwall goes to the core of all of us, and I think it shouldn't be about just waving a flag on St Pirans Day, although we love doing that. It should be about what are we doing for Cornwall, what are we doing for our wonderful communities 365 days a year. And today would not have happened if it hadn't been for the work, now 5 years work, of Julie Fox. So, where is Julie? Julie, we got a present. She's still doing work here. She's still doing jobs. Julie, we got a present for you. Are you all right coming up? She isn't the biggest of mates, but she's got a hell of a work ethic. So we got some presents, and one of these presents is homemade by one of my friends in Truro, which I'd like you to open first, Julie. I hope I've chosen the right one. So this is a hand-painted image of St Piran, the patron saint of Cornwall. It's made by Sarah from Truro, from the community hub, and she said to me, give it to someone who's done lots. And we've then got a little teddy bear, a Cornish flag, because you haven't got many of them, and a card to say Muraz Braz. So thank you to, oh, it's all right, it's all right. Thank you to Julie. Let's give her a big round of applause. It's all right, we'll stick it back together. It'll be fun. Right. Well done. And Muraz to all of you for coming, and we're really pleased to have the support of the Town Council here, and we've got Julian and Colin. Julian the Mayor, and then Colin the Deputy Mayor, who are going to go and say a few words to thank us and welcome us here to St Austell. So let's have Julian first.
Yeah!
Hello everyone.
Hello, mate.
What a fabulous day. Sun's come out for it. So as we gather to celebrate St Pirans Day, we come together not just in honour of our patron saint, but to reaffirm our commitment to Cornwall's rich heritage, unique identity and our rightful place in the political landscape of the United Kingdom. The spirit of St Piran, who is celebrated for his courage and determination, inspires us to advocate for our own autonomy and recognition as a cultural nation. Cornwall, with its stunning coastlines, historic landmarks and vibrant culture, is more than just a picturesque corner of the southwest. Its history, its geography and its people compel us to see greater self-determination, mirroring the legislative advancements enjoyed by our compatriots in Wales. The establishment of a Cornish Assembly akin to the Welsh Assembly would not only empower us to govern our affairs, but also to celebrate and protect the unique characteristics that define our great duchy. It is important to remember the pioneers who laid the groundwork for our national minority status, individuals like David Penhaligon, John Pardo and Paul Tyler. These liberal lions, through their dedication and tireless advocacy, paved the path for Andrew George, Dan Rogerson and Steve Gilbert to gain recognition that we enjoy today. Yet while we celebrate this significant achievement, we must acknowledge that it is merely a stepping stone on our journey towards greater independence from Westminster. Our distinctiveness as a nation must not be overshadowed by our ties to the greater southwest region. Cornwall shares little in common with Devon, Somerset and Dorset. Our customs, language and aspirations diverge markedly from theirs. Too often when decisions are made, Cornwall is an afterthought, overlooked and sidelined in favour of broader regional interests. This marginalisation serves only to dilute our needs and priorities as a community. As we reflect on these issues today, let us affirm our resolve to strive for a Cornwall that is autonomous, respected and recognised in its own right. Greater Cornish autonomy is not merely an aspiration, it's our chance to ensure that Cornwall's voice is heard loudly and clearly, that our unique interests and identity are safeguarded, and that the richness of our culture is celebrated within the corridors of power. As Mayor of St Austell, I've been working with mayors of other Cornish towns on a joint statement asserting Cornwall's case to be a strong individual unit of local government in any restructuring that the present government may wish to introduce. Be in no doubt that St Austell Town Council is striving to play its part in delivering the aspirations of Cornwall that many of you here today hold dear. On this St Pirans Day, let us renew our commitment to this cause. Let us stand united in our desire for a Cornish Assembly, an institution that will give us the governance we need, celebrate our heritage and advocate for our future on our terms. It's time for Cornwall to take its rightful place on the stage of devolution. Together, we shall not only remember our past, but we shall build a worthy future of this great land we call home. Thank you. Colonel Bisvicken. And now on the pass to Colin.
We're on. The Hajida. Good afternoon, one and all. I'm actually delighted to have the opportunity to address you all as the Deputy Mayor. It's the first time I've taken part in St Pirans Day, and it is certainly worthwhile attending. Thank you very much for your invitations. The Mayor has outlined the importance of independence for Cornwall, and I think absolutely everybody here today would endorse that. Some of the older ones amongst you may remember several years ago they planned a major concert to take place between Cornwall and Devon. The two large bands at that time that were being considered were firstly the Jam, who was led up by Paul Weller, and the Cream by Jack Bruce. But the concert never ever took place. They couldn't decide who should go on first. St Piran was considered the merriest, hardest living, hardest drinking holy man. I think those qualities in this day and age would have made him an excellent candidate to be a mayor or an MP. Sorry about that, Julian. Well, I was born and bred in Cornwall, and what I would like to do is just tell you what is special about Cornwall to me. I should add that I was actually detained at Her Majesty's pleasure for 35 years. No, I didn't go to prison. I joined the Royal Air Force. The food wasn't as good though. The first things that I missed were the coast, the beaches, and the sea. Very much so. And it sometimes galls me when I see in various newspapers and periodicals the best 10 beaches in the world listed, and there's not a single Cornish beach in there. I could show you, and I'm sure everybody else could endorse that, 10 better beaches than those we see in the periodicals. In my day, we had a wonderful time. We had freedom, we would go out all day and we'd collect glass bottles, because in those days, you got 3 pence back on each of them. When we got recognised by the various shopkeepers that we were up to no good, we actually enlisted all of our friends from school who could take back the bottles for them, and we gave them a little cut. I also love our moors and wild places, and you've only got to look at Routor and Helmantor as 2 absolutely fine examples. Mind you, I wasn't quite so keen on Carnbray, because they made us do a cross-country run around that, and it was covered in brambles, and by the time I got to the end of it, my legs were absolutely shredded. But today, you've got plenty more opportunities with trails and walking absolutely everywhere. Now, turning to food, we all recognise our very special and very own Cornish pasties. Nobody else can call them Cornish pasties, or oggies as we call them. Now, I don't know whether many of you know, but the Royal Navy actually have their own name for Cornish pasties. Does anybody know what that is? Well, it's dockyard tortoises. We also have clotted cream, yeast cake, saffron cake, and then all anthem. I really like St Austell beer as well. Having been around the country, testing various beers, I still think St Austell Brewery beer is the very best. And I think that a lot of that is due to the special water source that exists very close to Mennacuddle Well. It's a particularly pure form of water, and it gives us our beer a very, very special taste. We're also very fortunate here to have so many wonderful gardens around. They are all in lovely places, and at this time of year, they are absolutely stunning. Our wildlife has thrived. We now have Cornish choughs. When I was a teenager, there was not a single Cornish chough in Cornwall. And there are now many, many nesting pairs. And they've made a tremendous resurgence. There are seals around the coast. They've even reintroduced beavers. And actually, at the moment, off the north coast, we have a humpback whale. And I've never seen a humpback whale from Cornwall. Now then, does anybody know what you get if you cross rabbits with woodlice? Lots of Bugs Bunnies. Sorry about that. Most of all, in Cornwall, the people are really special, and there's a strong community spirit just about everywhere. Cornish humour is also special. We've only got to look at Jethro and our very own Johnny Cowling as two absolutely fine examples of our love for fun and desire to pull each other's legs. Mind you, it has got me into some serious trouble once or twice. Our people's achievements in adversity are really striking, such as mining in the terrible conditions, even often under the sea. In the 18th century, Polguth, locally, was the greatest tin mine in the world at that time, and the Luxillian consols, or Foy consols they're properly called, amounted to one of the biggest copper mines in Cornwall. I like to think that our miners were the original rock stars. I must also mention our fishermen for all their endeavours in terrible conditions, and our lifeboat men who have and continue to rescue those in trouble, often in absolutely mountainous seas. It's clear Cornish people really care. Cornwall's technical prowess in mining has spanned the world. It led to the saying that at the bottom of every hole, you'll find a Cornishman. Some 20 years ago, I was visiting a defence contractor in the United States near Salt Lake City. And on talking to them, it apparently was the case that it had been a major mining area. They still celebrated St Pirans Day, and they still had pasty days. Only yesterday on Cornwall Radio, a chap came on from America, from Nevada, Green Valley, who told exactly the same story. I think it's absolutely wonderful. Our contribution to armed forces, whether it be the archers at Agincourt, whether it be 32nd Regiment that became the Cornwall Light Infantry in the defence of Lucknow in India, the Boer War, the First and Second World Wars, and subsequent conflicts showed tremendous input from Cornwall. I will now finish, you're probably glad that I'm going to finish now, by saying Cornwall is a truly special place, with equally special people. I feel that the song Cornwall My Home by Harry Glasson gets it just about right. With that, I must say, all Anguilla, all the very best, one and all.
Marth, Brass, Colin, Alan Hagall, Colonel Biswicket. And I just want to add to what Colin was saying, very briefly. I think we should remember all the Cornish women as well. Can they give me a shout? I always think if you want anything done, just get a Cornish woman to organise it. you've got a load of men up here speaking, but Julie's organised the whole thing, which is no surprise. But also I want to say about the clay industry, because my dad worked in Blackpool Pit for 25 years. The clay industry has brought more money to Cornwall than tin and copper put together, and it was the basis of our economy here in the St Austell area and clay country. So can we give all of our clay workers and all of our Cornish women a big round of applause, please? So we're going to have a sing now, and I'm terrible at singing. I can speak, but I can't sing, so I can't lead you in it. But we are going to do Little Eyes, we're then going to do Call My Home, and we're then going to finish with Trelawney. And I know Dick and Julie have gone round with all the words. Is there anyone who fancies having the microphone while they sing? That's like a tumbleweed moment. People are starting to leave, so before anyone leaves, I'll count you in. We're going to go for Little Eyes to start. So, on and down, 3, 1, 2, 3, Little Eyes. Had a dream, the funniest dream of all. I dreamt that I was kissing you.
Little eyes, I love you. I love you in the springtime and the honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you. I love you the best of all. Tell me, do, who is your gentleman? Oh, tell me, honey, tell me, do, who is the one you love? And she said, little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you. I love you in the springtime and the honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you. I love you the best of all. I took my honey home last night beneath the spreading pine. I placed my arms around her waist and pressed her lips to mine, and she said, little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you. I love you in the springtime and the honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you. Little eyes, I love you. I love you the best of honey, 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 honey.
Give yourselves a round of applause. Next one, everyone, is Cornwall My Home, written by Harry Glasson, the wonderful Harry Glasson. And more, I think Cornwall My Home has become the anthem, the national anthem of Truro. Still Trelawney, Philly says, but we're going to sing both, is the good news. So, Cornwall My Home, would anyone like to have the microphone? I'll count you in. On, down, tree. I've stood on the gates of the wall, in the sun's evening glow. I'll cheer him a was the fishing fleets go. Watch the sheep wheels at the as they spun around, and heard the wind singing as they sat underground. And no one will ever move me from his land until the Lord calls me to sit at his hand. For this is my Eden. No one will ever move me from this land until the Lord calls me to sit at his hand. For this is my Eden, and I'm not alone. For this is my Cornwall, and this is my home. For this is my Cornwall, and this is my
And we now have our MP Noah Law from local boy from Lostwithiel, I believe originally. Noah's rushed over from Newquay, come to God's own country here in St Austell to say a few words first. But after Noah's said a few words, we're going to finish with a resounding Trelawney. Thank you, Noah. Murazbrat.
Whereas Michael, thank you, and happy St Pirans Day everyone, God Parent Lowen, and it's a lovely day for it, and I'm sad I wasn't able to join the parade and play the fiddle with you all today, maybe next year, but it's been a beautiful parade, I've understood. I've just whizzed back from Newquay talking about something which is very important to us all in Cornwall, housing, an issue of the day. But another issue of the day, and something which means this is going to be a pivotal couple of years ahead for Cornwall, is that of devolution. And I'm really glad, I suspect more than 95% of people in this group will be supporting a Cornwall-only deal and fighting for that. So that's what we're going to continue to do. People have spoken, councillors have spoken, businesses have spoken, and we're going to fight together to get ourselves the best deal for Cornwall. Back to you.
Muraz, Noah. Yeah, well said, and it's lovely to have Noah here. We appreciate you making the effort. And I just wanted to say one little sort of political thing before we finish with a song, which is the only way we'll make a difference for St Austell and Cornwall and our villages is if we work together. So too often, whatever shade of political party it is, spend too much time fighting each other and not enough time pulling together for the benefit of the people of Cornwall and for the benefit of St Austell. So my challenge to all of us here is, what are we going to do together for the next 12 months to make Cornwall an even better, even celebratory and even more successful place? Let's sing Trelawney, and after Trelawney we've got Richard Trethui, local boy with a surname Trethui, he's obviously local, who's going to be playing up on stage. Richard's done brilliantly with the music and the culture, and we really appreciate his success, and Richard being here in St Austell to play, I think, is the final musical act. I know that Gary Tregidger will be leading people in the White Hart to have a drink and a bit of a celebration. Sorry, we've got Bagass Crowd. Sorry, Bagass Crowd. Not only did you lead the parade, but you are performing on stage before Richard. So Bagass Crowd are from all over Cornwall. You can tell I'm digging now. And they come every year to look after us and lead us. And John led the singing too. So Muraz, Bagass Crowd, thank you very much for coming. And we're going to finish with Trelawney. Give yourselves a round of applause.
We'll count you down, everyone. Honoured, down, tree, Trelawney.
Hey, good sword and a trusty hand, a merry heart and true. King James's men shall understand what Cornish men can do. And have they fixed the where and when, and shall Trelawney die? Here's 20,000 Cornish men will know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? Here's 20,000 Cornish men will know the reason why. I'll stake their captain brave, a merry wight was he. At London Tower, Michael's hope will set Trelawney free. We'll cross the Tamer and the land, the Severn is no stay. With one and all and hand to hand, and who shall bid us nay? And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? Here's 20,000 Cornish men will know the reason why. And when we come to London, we'll a pleasant sight to view. Come forth, ye cowards all, here's men as good as you. Trelawney, he's in keep, and the whole Trelawney he may die. His 20,000 Cornish, oh, will know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? Here's 20,000 Cornish men will know the reason why. Oogie, oogie, oogie! Oogie, 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 oogie! So just finally from the St Pirans Organising Committee, Miraz Braz, St Pirans, thank you for coming today. What a beautiful sunny day. The weather is in for at least a week. Tomorrow there's the parade at Pirans Sands. Wednesday is St Pirans Day. There's events happening all week. And thank you, Miraz, to you for all being involved. Please stay and listen to Bagas Crowd and Richard, but most importantly, thank you for coming. Go Pirans!
I will go over and have a quick chat with the Band of Brothers a minute, if there's anyone there for the Band of Brothers.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Like a leaflet about what we do, sir? Or you're right?
Well, you could always tell me a little bit, sir.
Oh, yeah,
this is going on YouTube later on,
Oh,
so
all right.
it's a little bit of charity work for you.
All right, thank you. That's very kind of you. So a Band of Brothers, we're a mentoring organisation. We have 3 groups in Cornwall, one in Penzance, one in Falmouth and one now in St Austell. And what we do is we train up older men over 35 years of age in mentoring techniques, and then we work with young men, 18 to 25-year-olds, who are referred to us from various agencies, and we work with the young men as mentors, working with key emotions such as addiction, anger, bereavement, that type of thing. And it's the young man's work, but we're just there as, hopefully, facilitators for change.
Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. Great charity, sir. Thank you very much indeed for your thank you for your time as well. It's all volunteer, I assume, is it?
No, that's true. That's true. All right, Gov.
Kudos, sir. Thank you very much. Another quick look. Young people Cornwall. Hello, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Do you want to say a little bit about what young people for Cornwall do?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're a youth work charity that cover the county of Cornwall. So we have in various areas like open access drop-in youth centres. So young people tends to be sort of 11 to 18. Come in, positive activity, things to do, somewhere to be with their friends. And then we also have like our Hear Our Voice project, which is very much around like mental health and well-being. And that can offer one-to-one support, CBT therapy, group work, also kind of support young people just to live happier and healthier lives, really.
Lovely.
We're here for young people in as much as we can, 8 to 25 years in various different projects. So yeah, look us up, you know, if you're looking for something to do or support.
I will get that QR code, and hopefully anybody will be able to scan that QR code then if they want any more information. Can they self-refer, or is it a...
Yeah, anyone can refer. So in fact, we actually love it when young people are part of the referral process because we want to hear their voices, you know, and what they're about rather than someone else telling us. So yeah, anyone can support a referral, young people, parents, schools.
Brilliant. Lovely. Thank you very much indeed for that. Cornwall Wildlife Trust. Now my son is a member of the Cornwall Wildlife Trust. Yeah, we've been down to Allet. You've got a little conservation area down Allet way.
5 acres, yes.
Yeah, we've been down there a few times to have a look.
Have you been to see the beavers at all in the locality?
No, we haven't got there yet, quite.
And Naduk, they've been there for 5 years, yes.
Oh, right, okay.
You go to visit them with us between April and October in the early evenings.
Oh, fantastic.
All the details are in the magazine if you tell your son, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
You can
Okay,
book through us and drive down there, not far from St Austell.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Lovely, thank you for the info, sir. Children's Hospice Southwest. Very important down here. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. You've got a few words you would like to say about Children's Hospice Southwest?
Yeah, well, we're the Restorable Friends Group, so we support Children's Hospice and do events like this, really important. Fantastic facility for the kids in the St Austell area and Cornwall as a whole.
It certainly
really,
is,
really
yeah.
And like most things, they're struggling in this very hard times we've got now. So
I know Cornwall Hospice,
really
Cornwall Hospice Care, their donations have suffered as well in the last year or two.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Lovely, thank you very much, sir. There we go, Children's Hospice Southwest, another worthwhile charity if you're looking to donate to anybody. You did just hear there that the contributions have suffered slightly. Well, I think everybody, that might be it from St Pirans Day Parade in St Austell. You're alright, buddy. Thank you all for joining me, and hopefully I shall see you on the next one. Cheerio.